Yo, what's up? Crazy Superman here. Today I have a very important message for everyone who is learning, trying, or riding Segway self-balancing transporter. It's very important you see this video because the inventor of the original Segway died from riding the Segway, and Segway didn't sell too well. It sold to a British company, England, and the CEO also died. Yeah, literally died from riding Segway. Segway is not a perfect design. It's a fun device, it's an adventure device, but potentially without knowing the safety tips, you could die from riding this. So make sure you listen to my words, so while you play with this, sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, you don't die from riding a Segway. Now, the design of a Segway is side-by-side wheel. It's very different from a bicycle where you have a front tire and a back tire. Because of this design, it makes Segway more of a smooth surface device, more of an indoor device. When you're trying to go over a gap, there's a very good chance you will fall. Myself, I've been riding this for over a year now, and there was about 8-9 falls that was really bad. The only reason I'm still alive because I was lucky, and second, after each fall I learned that experience, so I become better and better. Now, because I'm so good and I know all the safety tips, I don't even wear any safety gear, helmet. I become a master of Segway. But for young people who likes to do crazy things, potentially you could really die from it. So whenever the wheel get caught, you would fall. So when you go through narrow space, small space, you need to make sure the wheel didn't get caught by anything. Another thing is going through gap. Especially for small Segway, this kind of mini one, the gap you can go over is only this tiny. If there are bigger gaps like this, you have to stop, lift it up, and try not to take risk. Now, if it's a small gap like this, you have to go on an angle. Like you have to turn. Let's find an example. So if we go down, I will find an example. Then you can understand. In my other video, I already demonstrate, but it's important to repeat. So for example, this is a small gap right here, but there is like a scooter go in and out here, so maybe I don't do the example here. Let me find another example. Okay, this is a gap that is too big. When the gap is too big, you will just fall. And you have to go on a side. Like this, one side go on, and then the other side go on at a 45 degree. but this gap is too big, so you have to just lift it up and continue your journey. So that is not a doable gap, so let me find a different gap that is safe and not many traffic. Another example where you would fall is when the road becomes slippery with ice, when the surface is wet with lots of leaves, sand. As long as the tire lose traction, you would fall. Okay, I am not able to find an example, but for sure there's always something, so let's go around. So you gotta always have these safety tips in mind and try not to take too much risk. Whenever you have doubt, do not try. Just step down, bring the machine over, and be more conservative when riding a Segway. Try to go smooth area only. Still trying to look for a gap. See, here is all very smooth. So besides having fun, it's important always have safety and knowing your limit, because without knowing your limit, you can really die from riding a Segway. So this area has no gap, so it's a very good example of a safe place to ride and record video. Those gaps there is too high. It's too dangerous to do an example. I'm looking for smaller gap that this thing is capable of. Okay, are there any gap here that is safe that we can do demonstration? Okay, maybe I saw something here. Okay, right here is a good example. I'm going to show everyone how to get on this gap. Like, this is not too high, so it's doable. So you don't want to go directly like a bicycle. You want to turn 45 degrees with one wheel up first, like this. Go up, and then the other side. Because this is very small space, so I have to go from here. One side go on, the other side go on. Coming down is less of a problem. It's going up, especially when your speed is too high. So let me show one more time. One side goes on, the other tire goes on. So that is a very important safety tip that will save you from dying. Seriously and honestly, this is one tip you must follow. Besides watching for your wheel getting caught and slippery surface, these are very important. Finally is letting other people see you, especially in the evening. You want to have some kind of LED light on your backpack, on your bag, or you can wear LED light your front. I have a chest light I can wear in the evening. So that's it for this video. Please like, subscribe, thumb up, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.